All right, we are live. We are doing things, and we are here. Hi, everybody. Buddha is
Hi,
all
Dr.
ready.
Nick.
Buddha's all ready to go with
It
that.
sounded like you were saying like Dr. Nick voice.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr.
Uh,
Nick.
have you ever seen what the hell's that movie called? Damn it. Either way, like they did a cinema sins of it. If you guys haven't checked that channel out, check it out. It's fucking hilarious. But they did one and they made fun of like the main character because he says hi in so many different scenes, like hello everybody, hi everybody, and like he's like, I guess he took his degree in greetings from Dr. Nick Riviera.
Yeah, for real.
Oh man. But yeah, here we are. We are gonna start off was it November? Yeah, shit. I was about to say October. We're gonna start off November with some pudding. I'm excited. I haven't really tried
Putting
doing
it in
like
ya.
a legit pudding, so we'll see how this goes. Cause yeah, this should be very, very interesting.
You can't eat your pudding
Yep, pudding.
if you don't eat some meat.
I don't know. Sifu came up with the title, and it made me try to get a little more creative with the thumbnail a little bit, not too ridiculously, but I thought that'd be funny. See if anybody
I
got
liked
the
it.
reference. Uh, holla, tribal
Holla,
Buddha. It's funny because
holla.
I know it's
Hey,
supposed to be
Pam.
hola in Spanish, but I always read it in English. It's holla,
Holla.
holla.
I'll I feel like I'm like too old to really say holla seriously, so like I always say it like it's a joke.
See, now we're
Like
in
if
that.
I were to say
We're
lit, you know what I mean? Like that's too young. Holla's like kind of close, but like
yeah. And see, for me, holla was a thing, but even then, I feel like it's gotten to that level of, bro, that's just cringe.
see, even use I would
Oh,
never use that. I would never say cringe.
Yeah.
Like,
ain't no
but maybe
holla
that's just
back,
you're just that
girl.
little bit younger that like that's still cool. But like for me, that's not cool. Like that'd be
Yeah.
too far,
Yeah, remember
too
that guy
hip.
that did the holla, 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 holla,
Yeah.
holla, holla,
Yeah, I
holla,
remember
holla,
that.
holla, holla,
God.
holla, holla, holla,
It's
holla.
okay. I still don't get that whole, the ski thing or whatever that fucking
Holla at
thing
me,
is.
holla at me, holla at your boy,
Like,
holla,
I
holla.
understand the meme, but I just don't get it.
I mean, sheesh.
Yeah, the sheesh. There you go. See, I'm too old for that shit.
Sheesh. I when people say it, I don't even get it, but I've heard it
Sheesh.
numerous times.
It was some
Shit.
guy showing off his sneaker collection in the trunk of his car, and he was just so stoked to have it. And then everybody just went psycho with it. Like I said, I understand the meme. At the same time, I don't care.
Who would? It's like, hey, look, I got this baller sneaker stash, bro. Check it out. Sheesh. It's in my trunk.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
Like, I
Exactly.
don't get it.
You see what I mean?
It's so
Like, I
weird.
know the meme. I understand the meme. Don't get it. Don't get it. There are some things where, like, I have the whole ideology of I'm too old for this shit.
Okay, Myrtle.
See, she knows what I mean. Oh, man. Gotta stay relevant. Dude, I have kids that let me know that I'm not relevant.
Yeah,
They're 16 and 12. They're fucking pricks.
yeah.
True
It's like, Dad, you're so old, you don't even get what my generation thinks
Oh,
about.
no, not
Right.
even that,
Right.
dude. You just
Not at
get
all.
you just get the most sarcastic eye roll possible and you move on with life. They don't even
Yeah,
fucking tell you anymore.
yeah. So I got that with my blue jean jacket today. I was like,
Yeah, that face right there. Sifu's got
really?
it. Yeah.
It's like, I wear my granddad's clothes. I look incredible.
Dude, even that
Whoa.
song's old at this point.
For real. That is a really old song now.
What's my age again?
Hey, Mac.
Huh?
Did he start singing What's My Age again?
No, he started singing Thrift Shop.
Macklemore,
Oh,
thrift
Jesus
shop.
Christ.
See, it's just like, oh, Jesus Christ. How's it going, everybody? That was we're old as fuck corner. Let's move on.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I
yeah.
did wear. I wore my Canadian tuxedo today, so I got
Oh,
I got denim on
you
denim.
went full Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian tuxedo, denim on denim.
I don't
I
know.
didn't know that that was the Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, I was about to
But
ask you. Yeah,
fair
that's
enough.
what we call when you wear all denim is the Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian tuxedo.
Did you watch Super Troopers?
Super Troopers.
I've
Calls
seen
him
it, but I don't
Denim
remember that part.
Venom
I
Dan.
must
That's
have been
right.
like pissed about it. I'd be like, I don't wear fucking jean jackets.
I know.
Like nobody wears jean. Like I know a few people, and like I knew one guy that he always wore like a jean jacket, like a denim jean jacket, and he always had jeans on. And I used to just call him like Denim Dave because like he always had the same jean jacket and a pair of jeans on and like some band T-shirt. That was like every single day I ever saw him.
See, that's like a very 80s metalhead look.
Yeah, like he was a couple years. No, he was a year older than me, and he was like into metal and like shit like that. So like, and he had like long fucking blonde hair, and he'd just wear a hat. He looked kind of like he could have been friends with like Beavis and Butthead, actually,
Beavis and
in a good way. In a good way.
In a good way.
Oh man. All right, see, for other than making fun of your Canadian tuxedo, what you been up to?
Just trying to accessorize my
It's okay. He comes with Birkenstocks and socks and
socks.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Well, I also have some old school, tan New Balance on today too. So I'm rocking hard.
See, it would have worked if you had Chucks on.
Chucks?
Yeah, Chucks.
I do have some Vans. Close enough.
No.
Am I too old to wear Vans?
No,
Depends
dude,
which
because like I
Vans.
still wear skate shoes every day. I don't have Vans. I actually have self-respect, but
Well,
yes.
what's that supposed to mean?
Well, you see, the thing is that these are the Van Pros, and they're really comfortable. So you don't have to sacrifice your foot comfort for it.
Oh, no.
okay. So you got the old people Vans. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Got you.
They're high tops. They're rad. They're blue and white. But,
Dude, I wish I still had.
and I just said rad. So
I wish
there
I
you
still
go.
had my Jeff Rowleys. Those were fucking comfortable.
All right. Well, anyway, what I have been doing is not much of anything mixing wise. I had a few orders this week over the weekend and stuff, and that's really about it. I've just been, I'm in full learn mode, so my brain has been on other brain things, and I did sketch out 3 versions of the blueberry Mountain Dew. Now that I've able to kind of smell and taste, and the new concentrates I've gotten in, so I am excited to get that one going. I'm going to get that one going this week, but that's really all I have done. Played with some stuff. I set up my Flux RTA. I saw it's hidden in the back of my closet all lonely, so I cleaned it and wicked it, and I remember why it's a good RTA, but it's not quite holding up to everything else I got set up right now. So it's been sitting again right here, all set up. Probably just have to clean it again and put it away. But it was fun to set that guy, a very old school Velocity style deck, and just weird way to wick it and things. But anywho, that's about it. Yeah, that's really it for me. So, but there are some things I have sketched out that I want to get through day 15 of this Python thing, and then I'm going to take a little break, and then whenever I do that, it's going to be mixing time. So I got a lot of ideas that I need to get out of my head and into a bottle. So there you go. How about you, Overdrip? What you did this week?
Okay, so I did a little bit of mixing. I've been like working on this a couple of flavors as of late, and actually, like, full disclosure, they both are kind of like puddings. So when you guys mentioned this, I was like, that's fine. I've been kind of dabbling with the pudding, so I'm cool. But I'm going on like a different trip tonight. But anyways, so I've been working on a couple of pudding flavors that I've been really digging. One of them was actually from the show maybe like a month ago, and I've been just working on it. I think I'm on like the 3rd version now, and I think that I'm getting really close to being really happy with it. So that's one thing that I've been doing. Another thing that I've been doing is I'm trying to like come up with a fruit vape that I actually like, but it's really, really difficult. So I'm struggling with that, but I'm like making attempts. So I figure that eventually it'll break through, and eventually I feel like someone that's like ESL, like that's kind of how I feel. It's like, but not only am I ESL, I also like grew up in a country where no one spoke English. So like that's me trying to figure out fruits. So like I don't really vape fruits, and like so me trying to figure it out is more difficult, but I feel like I'm slowly starting to get it. Um, so I'm excited about that, I guess. Aside from that, I've just been kind of doing some mixing for myself, just making some stuff that I like, that I make, that I haven't released or anything like that, and just getting down with my own flavors. I think that I'm like actually at the point now where like 95% of the stuff I vape is stuff that I've made or I've created, one or the other. Um, which is really weird. I'm still not sure if I even feel good about it. Like I should probably feel good about it, but at the same time, like I feel like I don't even know what it is. I don't actually really know what it is. So anybody out there that's like, oh, I want to learn how to DIY so I don't have to ever buy juice again, I'm gonna tell you right now, you might end up missing buying juice. I don't miss buying juice that isn't good. Because I'm like, oh, I've heard that this is really good. And then I get it, I'm like, that's not good. I don't miss that part. I miss the
Yeah.
part of like basically maybe I missed the part of like just buying stuff and I don't have to put work in. There's a possibility, but now I'm at the point where it's like you like what you make better than you like that, so why are you going to buy that just so you don't have to make it? That doesn't even make any sense. So I've been doing that a lot lately. Like actually this past weekend, I think I mixed myself like 400 mils or something. I don't know. I think I mixed 8 bottles, so I guess that's more than 400 mils. But of just stuff that I know that I like, and so it'll be ready to rock whenever I'm ready for it. Um, so I'm kind of proud of myself for that. I'm
Yeah.
kind of proud that I've actually been like,
You're
hey,
ahead of your
you like the
consumption.
vape?
Yeah.
Yeah, get ahead of the game here.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's basically all I've been doing. That's what I've been working on, and that's what I've been enjoying doing. How about you, clown?
I'm getting ready to do another massive redo on some of the recipes I've been working on, and I've been talking about that for a minute. Like I said, I think it was on Sunday. I am pretty much done with like 2 of them for sure, but out of those, I think I'm still gonna work through 4 or 5 more of them. So we'll see what happens. And then, other than that, just been in coil land because I've been enjoying that. And like I've said, I'm trying to fill up some jars because I don't want to run out of coils anytime soon.
Yeah, actually, just on that note, I have a quick question because I didn't manage to catch your guys' episode from this past Sunday.
Mhm.
Um, how did the challenge go? Like roughly speaking, like I'm gonna catch
Okay,
it, so don't completely spoil it for me. But
so
like, did it?
it went well. I managed to do it. Sloan did it. Unfortunately, Duchess didn't, but he was also in a transitional period, literally. He
Yeah.
like moved, and if you know any of that backstory, you know any of that backstory. But so he didn't get to do it. But you gotta watch it for Sloan explaining how his went, because
Okay.
it,
Yes, I'm
it, it
curious.
it's hilarious, mostly because it's Adam, and he's a ridiculous man to begin with.
True.
Silly, silly man.
And we had like nothing but dangle clacks for like the first 15 minutes. Like there was no audio, then there was only audio with him, then there was only audio with me. And he's like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm like, I don't know. He even threw out this challenge. If he ever puts out an episode of, I don't even know which show at this level, because he does like 3 different shows. But if he does an episode with no dangle clacks, everyone in chat gets a free set of coils. So I'm putting this out there to anybody that watches any vape stuff. Watch all of Adam's shows, and if you luck out on one of them, you'll get a free set of coils. And the dude does some banging coils. So
Like it sounds like you're gonna have some tough luck for a while, because him running a stream successfully seems to be not really in
Yeah,
the cards,
it's not
but
going well for
the
anybody right now.
potential's there, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
he
I
said
like
it
that.
happened once, and nobody called him out on it. So he's just letting it go.
Oh.
Fair enough.
So
I wouldn't want to give away a bunch of free shit either. I mean,
Oh.
I'll free shit. I'm down with that, but a bunch.
I know, right? I'd do it like
Well,
a randomizer or something, but still.
I will say, that mix that I was waiting to kind of work on, well, how it came out, the Starburst, the pink Starburst,
Mm-hmm.
it got worse.
Did it really?
It got flatter, and it started tasting a little vitamin-y. Tasted like vitamins.
Mine actually went to
Still-
Jolly Rancher.
Oh, well, that's nice. Well,
Yeah.
the thing is though, is that it still tastes exactly like a pink Starburst when you knuckle it. It just vaping worse and worse and worse.
Did you try it in
Did
different
not-
setups?
I did.
Mm.
Did not translate as to one of the, that's I don't think that's ever happened to me before where I'm like, oh yes, this is so awesome. Like it's exactly what I envisioned in my mind, and then you vape it and you go, no. And it's been bugging me. So I might want to try it again. So to kind of tackle it because it's bothering me. It's like, what the hell happened here to make it
Like you struck out so hard, you're like,
Yeah.
you cannot get the better of me.
right? I couldn't have been more excited for a mix before I vaped it. Like I tasted it off the knuckle. I'm like, this is exactly what I thought it should be. And then it just doesn't vape like it tastes at all. So I don't know. So it's bothering me so much that I got to do it again. So I will.
Well, I
Fun
look
times.
forward to hearing what happens.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, actually, we never actually do a follow up on like a previous episode or anything like that. So it's kind of nice hearing at least something there.
Well, that's just it. I left it in the bottle. I left that mod set up with it,
Mm-hmm.
and then just every day, taste it, vape it for a little while. I'm like, a few more days. Vape it, taste it for a little while. Taste it, vape it, taste it, vape it. Kept getting worse, flatter and flatter and flatter and flatter. I've never seen a mix fall on its face so hard. I was bummed. I was like perplexed, bewildered, angry.
Don't let it own you, Sifu.
So
Take control. Take the
oh
power
well,
back.
that's just it, So I got to figure out. I think it'd be interesting to know what caused that mix to fall flat. What ingredient in that mix flattened the whole thing out? I might start subtracting, until I find what it is.
Find the
I don't know.
culprit.
Yeah,
Or you could just start fresh.
yeah. I was very happy with the watermelon strawberry part. There's something in the cream that just steamrolled it, like in Roger Rabbit.
That's kind of like for me. What is it? The VTA custard has like a coconutty taste, so I'm not a big fan of that one.
Mm.
There is a Flavora vanilla something or other that everybody seems to enjoy. To me, it has a coconut taste that it makes everything taste disgusting to me. So I don't know. Everybody has like their own thing.
Dude, everybody's got favorites.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Even just on that note, like any of those custards I don't like. I like Cap V1, V2, and I like TFA V1 and TFA 2. That's like what I like. The other ones are just like, man, they're all right.
I have to pry myself from going to the ingredients that I like. That I
Mm-hmm.
like. I have a bias towards ingredients. Like whenever, especially for this show, it's like I want to have a good mix this show. So you start going, I know this is good and this is good and this is good, and then it's like you put them all together and it's good. But it's kind of like, how about some stuff I haven't really?
Yeah, it turns into. I have that same issue of I'm trying to find new things that have so many flavorings, but in all reality, how many do we end up using?
Yeah.
It's
So-
fine. I'm
It's
okay with it.
Yep.
If I make stuff I like, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's not the same recipe with just like tweak percentages, I think that we're probably making out fine.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to have a quick word from our sponsor, Shake and Bake, and we shall be right back. Oh yeah. Tribal, you got Sifu started on the whole cucumber thing.
Oh yes, because Chris, you don't own a cucumber, do you?
No, I won't. I will not buy one either.
Oh,
Fuck,
there you
fuck,
go.
fuck it.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
He's like, I'm gonna send
I'm
him
sorry
one.
for everybody out there that likes cucumber. Thank goodness, because I don't.
Word for you.
Yeah.
Fun times in the city.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is actually the lyrics to that song. I was like, wait, is that the actual lyrics to that song?
Mhm.
But anyways, I'm just gonna say what I'm mixing tonight.
Yes, get
Do it.
after it.
Okay. Okay, so mine is up on ELR. I just posted it. I got the right season and episode.
It's 16,
Season
right?
2,
Yep.
episode 16.
Yeah, I got it.
And mine is called Putting It In. Is
Oh,
actually what mine's called. You guys get the sexual innuendo, I hope, because that's the intent. But anyway, so mine is going to be a chocolate raspberry thingamabob pudding. There we are. So I went to get my chocolate. I'm like trying a little bit of different, and I'm actually thinking that like I was hoping that it would give me like kind of like that fuller, kind of a little bit more than chocolate. So I went with chocolate mousse from VTA at 2%, glamour chocolate from Mullenberry. It says 2.5%, but I'm knocking that down to 1.5. Obviously, when I put it in, it just did the suggested amount. Then I'm using the Nanaimo bar from Wonder Flavors at 1.25%. And then I'm using pudding base from VTA at 1%. And my raspberry is going to be pink raspberry from Mullenberry because I find that like pink raspberry, you can get away with a bakery with it because it doesn't really taste candy to me. It just tastes like a real fresh raspberry. And I'm using 0.5% of super sweet, total of 8.5%. And yeah, we'll see if it's good. I'm hoping that's going to be like decent. It's my hope. I love pudding, so if it tastes anything like pudding, I'm going to be definitely in like Flynn.
like the Flynn.
Get it.
But yeah, that's what I'm mixing. Seafood.
Excellent. I am making a rice pudding, and I called it rice pootie. So my kids, when they were little, when they asked for pudding, they asked for pootie. So it's rice pootie. So just a straight rice pudding, and I'm hoping that it becomes a base for something. So something I really like mixes that you can just put whatever you want on top of them, and they just work. Something that's neutral enough, that's strong enough to stand on its own, but neutral enough to receive something else. I think like a raspberry would be nice in a rice pudding, or some type of jam swirl, or even the mango sticky rice is a big favorite, so
or
coconut
maple syrup. Would that be
maple
good?
syrup would be excellent. Yes, that would be excellent too. Um, so I'm hoping that it's something that we can do that with. So what I am using today in this is the Bavarian cream from Wonder Flavors at 1%, brown sugar extra from TPA at 1%, rice from VSO at 2%, 0.5% of super sweets, 4% of sweet rice from super concentrates, taro from TFA at 1%, and vanilla pudding from Flavora at 2%. So the taro is for a little more starchy note to it. I don't want it to be too sweet, but I also want it to be to have a little more body. So I'm just kind of learning from the rice mixes that the times that I've tried to use rice as a highlight. Um, I don't think I was using them strong enough. I went back and read the notes carefully, and it's like at a certain, if it's too light, you get an off note, and I think that's what had happened with a few mixes. But whenever I thought that my karma was throwing me a bad note, I think it was that rice. So it wasn't low, it wasn't high enough in the mix. It was given an off note. So I went back and read the notes on all of that stuff, and hopefully I can correct that on this one. And yeah, so that's what, yeah. Oh yeah, like a bourbon maple. Yeah, that would be nice too. So yeah, so that's where I'm going with this, and I'm going to start doing it now while Clown talks about his.
All right. As always, I'm living hodgepodge land. I put this together literally minutes before we came on the show. And unlike Chris, I'm not a genius at this stuff. I actually have to think a little bit harder than that. So we'll see. I'm trying to go for like a red velvet mocha something or other pudding. So starting off with mocha and cream from Wonder Flavors at 0.63%. Red velvet from Flavora at 0.5%. Then we got super sweet at 0.5% because we're going for stupid sweet here. Then vanilla bean from Flavora at 0.25 and vanilla pudding from Flavora at 0.75. It is a Flavora heavy motherfucker. So we'll see how this goes. Like I said, I don't know. I'll be honest, as far as pudding is concerned, I am fucking just very simple. Give me vanilla pudding and I'm a happy person. I don't really explore into all the wacky flavors.
Yeah, I just like pudding in general.
Yeah, I like straight up pudding.
Give me all the. I like actually all the traditional ones, like the ones you
tap-
get.
Tapioca and
Oh, I don't like that actually.
you don't like
See,
tapioca?
I've never
No.
had tapioca, nor do I care to.
Dude, it's just fish
Love it.
eyes and fucking pudding. Like, how's that desirable?
It's fucking delicious.
It's fish eyes. Is that really
Yeah,
what it
dude,
is?
that's what tapioca look like. They literally look like little fish eyes.
Sure, it's more
Like you remember
caviar.
Orbits? Remember Orbits? The drink Orbits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are tapioca inside there,
Mm.
Oh, okay, yeah, wait. Fucking boba has
and they look
tapioca
like
in
fish
it.
eyes. They
Yeah.
look disgusting.
Okay, I'll give you that. But I don't know. I've always noticed like I'll say this much about like rice pudding. We do something in the Hispanic world that's close. It's called arroz con leche. That shit's good, but it's different texturally because it's more liquidy.
Yeah. I do like a rice pudding, man. Like I remember having some a while back with like a raspberry swirl in it. Oh, it's freaking delicious. It's so good.
No, see, like I meant like I like chocolate, butterscotch, vanilla,
Oh yeah.
banana cream. I'd probably even like if there was like a coconut cream pudding, I'd probably like that.
Yeah, a coconut. I'd almost went coconut rice, but I figured that I wanted to work on the base before I put something on it because I wanted to work on its own. Some nerd.
I don't know. Personally, I just like I said, vanilla. If I want to get a little fancy, I'll get the chocolate vanilla swirl, but that's about it.
Has anyone had a good commercial pudding vape?
No, I've never had a commercial pudding.
Yeah.
Period.
The one from Prohibition was pretty good. I can't remember what it was called though, right off the top of my head. No, that's a peanut butter custard.
That's the peanut butter one. White lightning? Lightning?
No, I think that's a watermelon one. It's Riding Shotgun, I think.
Riding Shotgun. That's it. That's the golden Oreo. That's the golden cookie pudding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did have that one. It was really good, but it was also really sweet. I thought it was really, really sweet.
Yeah. It was definitely a little sweet, but
It
the
was
flavor
tasty.
was decent.
Oh yeah, it was very tasty. That tasty. It tastes nice.
I like it to taste. Where's my chocolate mousse at, yo?
I know Chris is adverse to this, but I still like using 250 milligram because it's like literally 0.45 grams for a 30 mil.
I probably would use it if I could.
It is dangerous, and please wear safety gear when dealing with nicotine. Just putting that out there. But holy shit, that's so much more easier to deal with.
And rice pudding.
I can just only get 6. Now I can only get 20 milligrams, for
I
God's
know,
sake.
that's such bullshit, sir.
That is terrible.
But it's all right because I stocked up and I bought a shit ton before that was the law.
I'm sure a lot of people did, man.
Okay, tape.
Yeah, so I have
Seriously?
like over a liter in my fridge. Or my freezer or whatever.
Yeah.
The ice box.
In my good old ice box.
The old ice box. I remember my great grandmother having an actual ice box.
Xbox. I had to have that explained to me when I first moved down to Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Really?
didn't know what the fucking icebox was.
literally put a cube of giant brick of ice at the top of
Yeah,
it.
dude. Like, there's literally a dude that would drive around.
Yeah,
with
his
drop off ice.
truck, and he'd
Yeah.
like bring you a fucking huge block of ice to put in your fucking fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ice man.
Now what's funny is like here
That was way
everybody
before our
calls
time,
the
but-
calls the refrigerator portion an icebox though.
Yeah, we still call it ice box. Put it in an ice box.
Yeah.
Dude, there's still a lot of people that call like a cooler an ice chest.
Yeah, we do also. It's an ice chest.
And I would never call it that in a million years. I just call it, oh yeah, you got a cooler? We got to put some ice in the cooler. Like that.
It's my Yeti ice chest.
Yeah, like it would just be like, oh, we just need some ice for our cooler.
Get some ice for the ice box. Get some ice for the ice chest.
Yeah, I remember like seeing some people had like older ice chests that were ice chests, but they converted them. That must have been like a thing. Because I remember, like you'd go to like your great aunt's house or something like that, and she'd have like this fridge that looked like it was from 1920, but it was actually like a converted ice chest.
Oh, interesting. I don't recall seeing those.
Well, I mean, realistically, you only need like a fridge or a freezer up here for 6 months of the year.
Wow. Yeah. If you leave anything out overnight, you might as well just throw it away down here. It will spoil.
Yep.
Yeah, if you do that in your house, but like I mean outside, right? You could have like a cold room. So lots of people would have it in their basement, right? Like they'd have like a cold storage room where it'd just be like no insulation, and it would just be like down in the depths of the basement, and you have like all your like canned goods, or like if you jarred stuff, you'd put it there.
Right.
Because even in like the dead of the heat of the summer, it probably still wouldn't be that hot in there.
So good.
All right. I will say that I'm real happy with this off the knuckle, but I was one time before last week.
Dude, Sifu's gonna be bitter about that for a minute.
It'd be more bitter if it fucking happens again tonight.
Right.
But I also think that he's going to just say that this one's good no matter what, so it doesn't eat away at him.
Oh no, it'll eat away at him, and he'll be very verbal about it. Sifu's not the kind of hold back.
You know, when I took my first taste of this, I had that burnt note again, and now I don't have it. So I think that was not having enough of that mix of the sweet rice was the problem last time. So
yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty tasty. I'm gonna be real excited whenever the vanilla pudding does its thing. The flavor does need a little bit of time to wake up a little bit, I think. You agree with that, Chris? I know you like the flavor.
Yeah, like I find like a few days.
A few days.
It doesn't.
Right?
It's not like a week or two. Like by the weekend, it should be pretty good.
Yeah, like I can taste the nuttiness of the rice. It's a little starchy. It's not quite. It's right where I wanted it. It's not super sweet. It's just it's a little light. It's a little wispy, a little thin, like unsteeped thin type of mist going on. So I thought I like where this is heading for sure. Might could use a little more of the brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Is that a Rolling Stones song?
It is.
Indeed. It tastes so good now.
Okay, there's this dude that does this series called Suspect Music Moments, and he breaks down the lyrics while reenacting the lyrics.
Oh my.
Yeah, that song is once you actually think about it. It's hilarious.
I can only imagine what he broke it down into.
The thing is, he doesn't really break them down. It's more he actually makes you think about it. Some of the things that are said, holy shit. And in all honesty, all the cartoons that came out in Cartoon Network should have not been released to children.
Yeah.
In the early 2000s. That stuff was gnarly.
And every now and then I get a wisp of that burnt note. I get it once and then I don't get it. Then
Are
a
you
few
getting a
tubes
hot
later, I'll
spot
get
in
it
your
again.
coil, maybe?
No, I double checked this one. This is my Citadel. I know that this one's good because I was vaping it this week.
Mm.
It's just it's a heavy coincidence. I've used this sweet rice twice, pretty close together, and I got kind of the same note from it, but it's not as bad. I think it's going to go away whenever the vanilla pudding comes out. So I'm happy with that. It's not so much a burnt note as it just like a caramelized note, like a strange caramelized nutty type of. I think I talked about that before, like the nut skin, like the skin off of a peanut, how's it got a little bitter taste, kind of like that.
Good old nut skin.
That old nut skin, but like paired with this beer, it's going great together. Like this could be like I think it's gonna be a good base.
All right, because I'm dumb, I ended up mixing it the exact way that I wrote it down. I didn't drop down the glamour chocolate. Oh well, I like the way that tastes. And then I was like, you know what? Before I even tried it, I was like, I need a little bit more pudding, so I added 1% vanilla pudding from Flavora.
I might need to add more pudding because
The pudding base is good, but it's like it needs a little more.
Yeah.
Because it's got it gives it a real homemade pudding taste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of it's not like you just went and grabbed the Great Value brand vanilla pudding.
Right.
It's like your grandma made pudding on the stovetop. More so, to me, is what it makes it like. Which I like that pudding more than the regular generic pudding, but
dude, at 99-cents only stores, they used to sell a 1-pound tub of chocolate Jello pudding.
What?
For $1.
Yeah. Is that like the one that
you know what, dude? I would have got that. I would have froze that shit, bro. Frozen pudding is so good.
Oh yeah, I love frozen pudding.
Like, who didn't like pudding pops as a kid? If you didn't, there's something wrong with you.
Right.
I never tried pudding pops, just being honest.
Frozen pudding pops.
Yeah, never done it.
Frozen pudding pops, buddy. That's delicious.
Bro, my mom used to make homemade ones. She'd make homemade pudding, and then she would get those ice. They're basically the little fucking handles that you stick in, and you fill it in, and then you could make your own popsicles with it.
Mm-hmm.
She would just make pudding pops.
Yeah.
They're
Look
fucking
at that,
fire, dude.
I want to check your recipe.
Hi, Addie. Thanks for coming, buddy. Thanks for everything you do, man.
Yeah, thanks, Jimmy. Why is that?
No, I just want to check it, see if I can do it. 3 flavors off.
What are you off? Pink raspberry?
Pink
Pudding
raspberry,
base? And chocolate
pudding
mousse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But hey, that's the closest I've gotten to one of y'all's recipes.
you could probably not use a pink raspberry, so like that doesn't count. The chocolate mousse, I think, is gonna really help it.
Mm.
Chocolate
Oh man,
Buddha's
I
got
overfilled the
nuts.
bottle. I overfilled the bottle, so now shaking it's way fucking harder.
We're gonna have to get some pudding pops going then.
Oh, dude, pudding pops are fucking so good, dude. They're so good. Like, I mean, they're still even good if you just get like the whatever, like the Betty Crocker pudding or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? They're still good that way. But if you could make homemade pudding, fire, dude. My mom used to even put like little crumbles of like a cookie
Mm.
inside like the very tip. So like when you're so when you're eating it, you get like the chocolate cookie
Just in
and
the
like
tip.
vanilla pudding, for example. It's so good. Oh,
Makes me think of
Yeah.
like cookies and cream pops.
Mm.
You've ever had?
dude, you know what makes me kind of sad for like people? Like, I don't think that a lot of people that are like, let's say in and around our ages that are like now having children and are like raising children or whatever. I don't think that a lot of those kids get the same kind of exposure to like legit homemade food all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, like that seafood doesn't cook for his kids or like his wife doesn't, or you don't either, Clown. I'm not saying that, but I just think that like it's most kids these days, they don't know what like good homemade food is because lots of the time it'll be like both their parents are working. It's just like whatever's fucking easy as hell. There's just nobody taking like an hour and a half to make a dinner. It's like, what can I make in 20 minutes?
Mhm.
Or like, I'll pick up a pizza for the family on the way home from work.
Mhm. Yep.
So there's probably a lot of people that are like under 20 years old that have never had homemade pudding. Like their idea of pudding is like a literally like just getting the Jello pudding or like whoever makes pudding. I don't even know.
Yep.
What was the one that Billy Madison always wanted to have? Snack packs? Who
Snack
makes snack
packs.
packs? Is that Duncan Hines?
No,
Oh.
snack packs. I think that's the branding.
Snack pack. Oh, fuck up a snack pack though.
I could get down on a snack pack right now.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I've been on this like which reminds me, like I need to mix something up with this, but I've been on this fucking Greek yogurt kick like nothing else, dude. Like that's when I really want something sweet and fucking creamy instead of like I used to always just like eat ice cream or like chocolate. I've been like trying to not be just like a complete like glutton. So I've been eating Greek yogurt. And I tell you what, as a fucking grown ass man, never eating Greek yogurt like virtually any day in his life. And then you try it. At first, I'm like weird with consistencies. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat this. This is such a weird consistency compared to regular yogurt. And then now, dude, it is literally
Going
the
back
most
to like
tasty thing ever,
going
bro.
back to like Yoplait is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, local play is gross.
We'll say Australian yogurt so much better than Greek.
Hmm.
You can
I've
get
never
some.
had Australian yogurt
It's
before.
so good, dude.
I forget who made these, but it was a good Greek yogurt, and on the side of it, a little sidecar of like granola
Yeah,
and honey.
granola and
Honey
like
and honey, and then you
coconut,
just,
or like
yeah,
there was like little chocolate granola with
yeah, and you
coconut.
just dump it
Yeah,
in there,
dude.
and yeah, that's fucking good.
I think that it was Yoplait.
Was it Yoplait? I
They
remember.
did
I
one
thought it
Or
was
with
like
like
a
I thought it started
subsidiary
with
of
a
them
K,
personally.
like Caracas, Caracas.
Oh, I don't
that
remember
went a
it
whole
being
different
like
way.
that level. Maybe it was Astro yogurt. You guys have that down there?
I don't know if I've ever seen that. The curiosity has been piqued.
I remember I used to get it when this grocery store that my orthodontist was right beside when I was a kid, they had it. And whenever I went to the orthodontist, I'd be like, Mom, listen, like give me $5 so I can go get some of those yogurts. And I go
the
get
I think it's either the Fage or the Oikos.
I don't know. Trouble Buddha
Oh,
brought up
see,
Chobani. Chobani used to do those too.
Yeah, Chobani had that, but I think it was a Fage. Is it Fage?
It's Faye.
Fage, Faye, and the
It,
Oikos.
it's not what my boss
Oikos.
calls it.
Faji.
No, she says something else that would get us a community strike for damn sure.
I gotcha.
And she's like, and you can't change my mind. Even on the packaging on the side, it says it's Faye. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. I'm guessing you people have had a lot of issues with your product.
yeah, for real. There's like some really weird companies out there that when you see them, you're like, you rub your eyes because
Yeah.
you're like, is that really what it's called? It's like, did you not realize that the times were changing? Like, you probably shouldn't have a company called that anymore. And it could be countless things. There's so many things that at some time were like complete legit, but now they're like, it's gone. Like, you can't have it back. It got taken away from you.
It's like one of the companies that we get in produce. They send sweet potatoes, and on the boxes that they come in, it says Colonel Tater, and it has like a guy dressed up like the dude from Kentucky Fried Chicken, with the white suit and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's a sweet potato dressed up like that. It's like the funniest shit to me every time I see it.
It doesn't even make sense, but it's
It
like kind of
doesn't.
funny.
Uh-huh.
It'd be sweet if he had like all these fucking like lady potatoes around him,
Yeah.
because like he's such a sweet potato
Yes.
that like all the ladies
All the
love
ladies
him.
love him. Yep.
Hello, whoever you are, what would you say they're called?
What is
Colonel
it?
Tater?
Colonel Tater, yeah.
Colonel
Yeah,
Tate.
Colonel Tater. I'll give you my address. Send me a DM, and you can send some checks my way because clearly I'm gonna kill your marketing. All right, you're welcome. Because like I don't even eat sweet potatoes, but I would buy that just because of what was on the packaging,
Yeah.
and I would be like, "Yo, check this out! Like I bought this. It's fire."
Oh man.
All right, one more drip, and I'm gonna be good to go.
Yeah, I added more pudding and it changed the flavor completely. That was a quick turnaround. I only added like a 1/4%.
I'm trying to decide if I can taste raspberry or not. That's what I'm trying to decide.
You still getting burnt hits, Mr. Sifu?
No. No. I just think it's the at the low percentage it presented as a burnt note.
Mm-hmm.
At the higher percentage, it's more of a nutty, ricey type of flavor. So
Okay.
I think reading through the notes, I realized my fallacy there that it's not really meant as an accent. Like you got to get this one up high in the mix, or you're going to get the bottom end. You're going to get that burnt note.
So it
But
has like
now
the
I'm
opposite
getting,
effect of coffees.
yeah. So I'm getting it's like whenever now that my cotton is like saturated and everything is kind of starting to mix together well, it's like now I get it. It's like you kind of need that deep nutty type of taste in this rice mix for it to actually stand out as other than just a weird biscuit or something, so
Mm-hmm.
it's working for me now.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I get like the faintest raspberry. So like I'm gonna adjust this once I'm done talking, and I'm gonna bump up the raspberry a little bit. And I'm also gonna tone down the chocolate just a hair, because at 2.5% and 2% respectively of glamour chocolate and chocolate mousse, it's a little too chocolate forward for me. For the idea, maybe it's actually pretty good, but like for the idea, as it stands right now, it tastes good. It just doesn't taste exactly the way that I'd hoped. So I'm gonna do a couple of quick adjustments because I don't think that those are gonna change over steep time. I think that the pudding will come up, but I don't think that the chocolate and the chocolate mousse are gonna really fade that hard. So I'm gonna just adjust those a little bit. But overall, it's fucking pretty tasty. I am I'm finding out that I'm kind of a pudding whore when it comes to the vape world. Like I
They're great.
I try to make a pudding and I'm like, this tastes really good and I like this. I need to put more work into this to make this great. And that's kind of where I'm at with this one. I feel like I could definitely make this into something exactly that I was just kind of hoping for. So I have a really good starting point. So you're welcome, everyone. Feel free to put it in.
Right on.
Gotta adjust my concentrates here a little bit. No, 2.1. All the way back. 1.5. This one down to 1.75.
All right, we're rounding out the last couple of minutes here. Do you guys want to start promoting and doing the send-offs and stuff?
Yeah, I can go. Just hey guys, what a super fun show. Come by for the pooty, stay for the chuckles. Just super fun. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging with us. It's been a super fun time. So if you need any of my stuff, you know where to find me. Hit me up, and I will help you get the stuff that you need in these dark times. So. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Chris and Clown. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you guys next week. How about you, Overdrip? Send us away, buddy.
Perfect. Okay, so yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Like I said, many times before, first of all, hit subscribe on this channel. Second of all, go follow us on ELR. That'd be cool. I'd like it. The guys would like it. You'll like it. That's my goal. Okay. You guys will like it. Like I said in the past, also, like I'll always like if I end up mixing a mix that I mix on the show and I have made improvements, I'll always adjust the recipe. I don't always write down edited on this date. It just will get edited as I go. So if you try a recipe from like 4 months ago, chances are I've edited it. I've given it an edited it. I don't know which one sounds better. I'm gonna go with I will have edited it. I will have changed it to make it more desirable.
You will put your edits in.
I just have to like say different words that make sense, and that works. So yeah, feel free to give us a follow. That would be sweet. And then I guess I'll just plug myself now. So I'll plug myself by saying, check me out on the Frank Shanklin Vapor YouTube channel on Friday nights, same time as this show, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, for the Green Room. We're coming near the end, I think of the build offs. I've put down some fucking horrendous times. Last week I actually did okay. And this week I have like a redemption where I get to build the layer cake again, and hopefully I can do it in faster than 12 minutes, because apparently that's how fast it takes me to build my favorite RDA. So come by and check that out. Also, if you go to shutdownpodcast.com, that'd be awesome. You can give us a follow over on SoundCloud for the podcast. You can just come enjoy it. It's not like super one way for anything. Like we don't talk all vape stuff, we don't talk all cannabis stuff. Like we talk about whatever. Could be inspirational things that we've had recently. It could be negative things we've made through in our lives. We could have a guest on that's talking about coffee, or we could have a guest on that's talking about rap music. So just come by and check it out. It's worth a listen. Plus, I mean, we're getting close to a pretty big giveaway. So if you guys want to try my liquids for free, you'd have the opportunity by giving us a follow on SoundCloud, because that's part of the giveaway package. And then lastly, speaking of my e-liquids, yeah, if you guys want to try some of anything that Testing Grounds does, just go to unclechristestinggrounds.com, hit it up. Use the coupon code of Mixing It Up, just like the show, all lowercase. It'll save you a little bit of cash. And actually, I think that like right now, Canada Post and USPS are like pulling miracles because I'm pretty sure that I shipped something out to James on Friday and he got it today.
What?
Yeah, dude. Like I dropped it off at the post office on Friday and I asked him last night. I was like, dude, I was like, how close is that thing, like that package to getting to you? I'm like, do you think you're gonna get it by the weekend? He's like, it says I'm gonna have it tomorrow and it's at the closest distribution center to me. So I haven't talked to him today, but I imagine that he probably did get it tomorrow. If he didn't, he'll get it tomorrow. Or sorry, he did get it today. If he didn't, he'll probably get it tomorrow.
Sick.
So don't worry about it taking like 2 or 3 months. It's not that bad. I live in Canada, not in like somewhere else where it would take a really long time. So yeah, that's everything for me. Everybody be safe. Have a good week. Clown, take it away.
Alrighty. As for me, same goes. As always, hit up these fine gentlemen here for any products they put out. Their liquids, they are pretty good. And honestly, while you're over on Overdrip's site, pick up some nitro coils. Seriously, you will not be disappointed. The man knows what he's doing, and they are. Like, I almost quit building because of it. I seriously told Sammy, I was like, dude, these are so good, I will quit, and I'll just hit you up for coils whenever. And he told me, like, fucking hell you are, because that's Sammy. He actually got very mad when I made that statement. But that aside, just keep tuning in. Hopefully at some point in time I get off my lazy ass and put out some reviews, because I do have stuff still I haven't reviewed, and at this point it's kind of awkward trying to do reviews because there's not much stuff coming out, or at least stuff that I care to review, because I mean, I don't care for pod systems. If you like pod systems, that's your call, but personally I'm just it's not my thing.
Everybody needs a starting point. If that happens to be yours, by all means.
Oh yeah. No, I mean
I
know
go
people
beyond that.
I know people that are just on pod systems and don't care to move on from them. And I'm like, that's your call, man. I don't fucking care. You act like I'm going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you. They're just not my thing. I've tried a couple of pod systems and it's pretty much how I feel about them. But
I use them more than I care to say.
really,
especially my new place of work. They're not very vape friendly, so bringing a mod and leaving it in my car is not something that
you want to do. No.
That I want to do. So
yeah, no, I agree with that totally. Yeah, I've gone down the burrow rabbit hole. Holy crap, this has gotten out of hand. But yeah, like I said, I have some things I want to do, but I just haven't been able to. And then looking through the footage for the coil building tutorial videos I wanted to do, it just all was garbage. I tried recording on my laptop, and that laptop just can't handle recording shit. It chops the hell out of the videos, and it's just, I remembered why I moved on from that damn laptop. So hopefully maybe I could redo some of those videos, and we'll see if I'll probably just do it in here and have it all set up for this. And beyond that, yeah, just be kind to anybody you know that does this stuff, because again, most of us, I think probably about 80% of us still have real jobs and lives and all that kind of thing, to where this isn't something we could dedicate 100% of our time. And even though we wish we could, we just can't. So just, a little bit of patience. I think I'm good. I know there's been a lot of petition signing. I was actually watching Grimm's stream before we started here, and they were talking about how there's been a petition going around for the making sure the verbiage for the taxation of nicotine would be taken out, and it seems like it's gaining some ground. So maybe hopefully we don't have a full-on apocalypse situation going for the nicotine industry. So we'll see. I'm trying to think what else, if I'm missing anything. Do go check out Codename Wired over on UK Cloud Cartel. Get to see our ridiculousness on that channel and see how the dangle clacks really work on a professional YouTube channel. Gotta love Sloan. Hey, he's gotten into making the thumbnails for the show, which is one thing off of my plate, which is really nice, and he's getting all into Photoshop, so didn't expect him to do that. Yeah, we'll catch you guys next week, and as always, vape on, mix on. Bow. Bye.